3,300 pounds, pretty much on the nose. A little single-axle Springdale mini couples camper coming in on trade here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Folks enjoyed it, got some good use out of it, but decided to join the ranks of the motorized RV group. Now, as we step outside here, you can clearly see this is actually still hooked up to a vehicle. This is the folks who traded it in. I don't know if they made the trip from the Carolinas or from Kentucky way, because I got two different license plates, one on the vehicle versus one on the trailer. Either way, they traveled to get here. You can see that the weight distribution system still hooked up to this. I do not know if that is intended to stay with this trailer. Since they are going into a motorhome, very often a client will say, yeah, go ahead and leave the hitch with it. I don't have confirmation of that at this time. If you're curious, give us a call. Now, something that kind of stuck out to me here is the double propane tank. That is a thing you don't typically find on single-axle campers. What's also nice is up front here, this has a full front pass-through compartment. Single-axle campers, more than they used to have this, but the 8-wide varieties like this sometimes still don't, so that is a good thing to see. And then the little deterrent methods, like positive deterrents, I mean, like keeping critters out of things, like the mud dauber screen on that water heater intake right there, that is a positive sight. The tires look good. I don't see any kind of funky weather checking or anything like that. This does have protected galvanized steel wheel well guards as well. Now, on the two end benches of the U-Dinette, you'll find outside storage cavities right here in addition to that front pass-through. So this thing actually has not just a full front pass-through, but a pair of like side saddle rear compartments. And what I kind of like about that, since they are side saddle, they're symmetrical, it's very easy to make sure you're always keeping your load distributed evenly, so they're not getting too much cargo in one area or the other. The roof is fully walkable if need be. And this, another thing I haven't mentioned previously, this is an 8-foot wide camper. A lot of times when you see single axle jobs, it's a 7-foot wide camper. That's part of the reason this is 3,300 pounds instead of closer to 3,000. It's also the reason you have more seating space, more storage space, and some other, really good aspects. Another of those side saddle pockets over there. The big windows all tinted to give you plenty of privacy. And that is a manual quick crank awning. When you hear manual awning, people are like, oh, that must be hard. No, it actually can operate faster than a power awning. It's very simple. However, I'm looking at it and realize that, like a lot of people who have these, this has been rolled up backwards. The good news is that doesn't really harm anything. So, we got a little one here, but short of that, you visit us or give our team a call over there in that building here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. And if this ain't the right one, at the time of this filming, we've got over 700 different ones, including a huge selection of about 80 used RVs for you to take a look at right here at Haylett RV. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone. Now, the folks that own this took excellent care of it. They knew what they were doing. Like, the surfaces are blemish-free, the floor is clean, it's ventless, it's easy cleaning, so that helps, but like, everything looks to be done right. I can see that it's been used, but it's the definition of used, not abused. Now, the signature calling card of this floor plan is this full rear dinette back here, and that can fold down. This is what I call a true U-Dinette, can fold down into like an adult-sized guest sleeper, and that's what's neat about this one. You saw how he started with the construction, the walls around the bathroom. Because this is a rear dinette, or sleeping area, and a front primary sleeping area, even though it's not a bunkhouse, you do have kind of front to rear separation. So there's storage below those. And since this is a full 8-foot wide camper versus 7-foot, you have more storage space. Like you see how it's a full true U-Dinette, which is 7 foot long, but you've got an extra foot of space behind it over there. This one also has huge windows back here. Now, as I point the camera at it, they're going to dim down a little bit. But that also gives you the ability, you can see the skeleton work behind those shades right there. You've got awesome cross breezes. That's what those little black cross beams are right there. That's where the window slides open. Now, like a lot of people, these folks had quite a few command strips in here. And I tell you, command strips, I think, are one of the best things to happen to camping in a long, long time, because you can kind of add little hangers and storage and customization methods here and there without ever leaving a permanent scar on the trailer. You don't like where they got their command strips? Yank them off. No big deal. I can go into all kinds of detail on the cabinet construction of these. We were a Springdale dealer for a number of years. I say past tense, we're not currently, but it was not due to quality build construction issues. Their cabinetry is among the best I've ever seen in this class. They've always done a good job of that. Now, previous owner looks like they went ahead and installed a TV over here for the entertainment area. That would not have been a factory item. That was something that they added, but all the hookups are there, so it made sense. Side mount air conditioner keeps the overall exterior height of this down and a little more manageable. Also, that right there has shelves in it. That will be effectively your pantry space with your converter box below. If you don't know what that means, basically fuse box. Moving forward, we've got our front corner queen, which a lot of people go, man, if only it had a walk-around queen. It could, but they make a tandem axle walk-around bed model. Here at Haylett RV, we would call that like a 20 RDSE Grey Wolf or a 212 QB J-Flight. Effectively the same floor plane, just slightly bigger and adapted to a tandem axle platform. Now there's all these little Velcro spots along the roof up here. Is that Velcro? Is that a magnet? It is Velcro. Okay, it is Velcro. It's a little dark up here. The battery is just simply dead currently, apparently. And then you see like this little white thing they added right here. They had their own little privacy curtain that they hung up. There's a matching one of these on the wall across from me, so that they, did have their own privacy space. Pretty conventional Camp Queen. Nothing to write home about here. There is storage below it. And part of the outside pass-through storage will actually run under that little side stand. Although it is a nice touch, they have USB outlets right there. That's something a lot of these small little campers built during this time period when this was brand new lacked. Foot flush stool here in a simple but effective bathroom. We have a toilet, we got a tub shower, we got countertop, sink, medicine cabinet, vanity. What more do you need for a little weekend of fun?